Okay, so this video is about moments and what moments are, and a moment is basically a measure of the turning effect of a force. So what turning effect a force would produce on a given object. So an example of that would be a spanner, for example. You might use a spanner to try and turn a nut. And we would apply a force in this direction, and that force is a certain distance from what effectively would be a pivot. So the force is trying to act in this direction to make the nut turn in that direction about that pivot. Okay? So a moment is effectively the product of the force and the distance. Okay. Now, that would give us the equation m is equal to F times d. But a really important thing here is that this distance is actually the distance between the line through which the force acts and the pivot. So the perpendicular distance, the shortest possible distance between this pivot and that line of action. Now for this example, it's not really clear why you would need to specify that, but for some other examples where this force is at a given angle, we'll have a look and see actually why we need that definition. So in this case, if my force was 300 newtons and my distance was 0.6 meters, the moment, the turning effect, would be 300 newtons times 0.6 meters so the moment would be 180. And the unit in this case is Newton meters, because we've got newtons multiplied by meters. When we talk about moments, for my GCSE group, we're restricted to talking about clockwise and anti-clockwise moments for simple systems like this, and you need to use that terminology: clockwise moment, anti-clockwise moment. Okay, so that's what moments are.